There's a huge crisis over in our government, and particularly for our current sitting British Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Sir Keir Starmer. This is not going away and literally is taking off. But the problem behind that famous black door is far deeper. Let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Thank you so much as ever for joining me. I know wherever you are in the world, we're all going through this. We'll have a wave through. I know we're all going through this, aren't we? In America, you're sort of cascading down towards your big elections. And it just seems strange, doesn't it now? Because it's almost like a popularity contest. Do you remember it being like that, though? I don't remember that. Maybe it's just because you're younger, you don't take as much notice. But I thought it was more about what they could do for you. Now it's about snipping and sniping and fake actors and this and what, you think, oh, goodness. But over here, it's got absolutely worse. And this is all to do with Free Keir Starmer. And this is because he's been in, the post just over 100 days now. And this was the man that was going to clean up politics, It was a service. It wasn't about what you could get and all this. The hypocrisy now has just been exposed. And as I say, you can't be, any side of political other than basically telling you what you see and what you know. Now, this is really ramping up, as I say, all thanks to the fact that he's taken thousands of pounds, along with other parts of the government too, including the Deputy Prime Minister, Angela Rayner, and of course the Chancellor, who has literally, let's not forget, had her credit card removed because she couldn't balance her own books. Frightening to think, isn't it, that this is the woman now running the economy and telling you she had a fully costed plan, only to find apparently there's a massive black hole that she doesn't know what to do with. Incredible, and these people are in power. But back to Keir, this gets worse because now allegedly there's a super injunction which is flying around the corridors of Westminster about a secret that people have known for many, many years inside Westminster. And this is set to absolutely turn the Prime Minister over. I mean, the only way around this, to be brutally frank now, is there's an escalating war, as we know, over with Israel, etc. And he's trying to sort of sink his boat onto that by offering bon mots that nobody's absolutely interested in. What's fascinating about this also is that, according to sources, he's very alarmed and upset that so soon into his premiership, he's not getting any support from these people. That's right. His deputy, Angela Rayner, and his Chancellor, Rachel Reeves. So why aren't they supporting him? Well, apparently they're busy getting on with the business of government. No, they're hiding away because they don't want to be tarnished with the same thing. And more importantly, Keir knows that and apparently has put a request in that they go out on the media rounds to back up and take on board all the negativity that's happening right now. Apparently they're too busy, unable, not willing to, whatever. But it's crumbling behind the scenes. And what's fascinating, the reason why I wanted to share this with you, is just how quickly now these things get exposed, because clearly there are things that the mainstream media have hidden behind, and we all know them who work in the media. Legalities, prevent you from revealing these things. But what I find fascinating is that literally they're all smiley on this plane and all that sort of stuff. All these journalists thrilled, literally thrilled that this particular person has got in. And the moment he got in, snatched away the winter fuel allowance and is going to be taxing everybody to high heaven. And these are the people now that are simply turning on him. And he can't quite believe it. How long can he last? Some people say he might dangle on there till Christmas. Others say it could be far sooner. Either way, it's a crisis in Downing Street. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.